EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
There we go.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Gino to throw. He finds the veteran Lockett. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Off the play fake. Smith taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and I'll tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll work now on second and 4. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Throwing on second down is Purdy. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Third and short. Here's This is intercepted. That's the safety, Rayshawn Jenkins.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Gino now on 1st and 10. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal.
Middle. Sunday. Tuesday.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Seahawks. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A play fake. Now it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd and short. Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. That's a gain of 15. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
Here we go.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. There he goes, inside the 30. The speed on display. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, it's Geno. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Now Smith. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
To throw, it's Smith. He gets that to his big target, Fant. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
A 1st down throw for Smith. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. We are through 1. 14-7 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Purdy now on 2nd down. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Rayshawn Jenkins. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Now the point after try from Myers. He's got it. And the Seahawks will take a 21-7 lead.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Break. Here we go. Set. 70 range. 70 range. Check go.
On first and 10, Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on.
In trouble, and down he goes.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Tracking 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Now Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
On the bootleg, it's Purdy. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Auburn.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go.
To throw, Smith. Oh, and that ball's intercepted. Charvarius Ward with the pick. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose a grounded pound. Let's settle things down offensively.
And he's in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse.
The wide receiver carries on the end around. It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and is in.
Here's third down and a few inches. Smith. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, Smith. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, Smith. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They try again. It's 2nd and 10. Gino to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And it's going to be 3rd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And now it's 4th down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Let's go.
A 1st down throw for Purdy. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing is Smith. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll work his way down to about the 41. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. Second down and 8. From the gun, it's Gino. That's complete to Lockett outright. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Third and 9. Now, Gino. That one taken in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw, Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
The score is Seahawks 31, 49ers 14.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's Purdy on first and 10. Oh, a loose football. The Seahawks scoop it up.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. One more time with Walker. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. To throw, here's Smith. And he'll take it on in. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Set. Trap 60, trap 60. Hut, hut.
To throw on first down is Purdy. He's got his man downfield. It's Debo. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19 Lions. Go.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far...
And he will get into the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get two more. He'll drop to throw. And he's got it in for the 2, and we're back to a 2-score game. The lead is cut to 16. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he goes nowhere, buried back at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Hey, here we go, hey.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Gino. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Hey. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He's got it inside the 5. He is in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, San Francisco. Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
Let's
The
go now.
49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. And a big conversion for 2. And it's a 1-score game. The deficit is only 8. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Now Walker. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he'll be brought down past the 30. That is good enough to move the chains. First down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Play action now. It's Geno. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Seattle.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. On 2nd down, Smith. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
79 Broncos.
Purdy now on 2nd down. He'll get this into the hands of Debo. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Score Seahawks 38, 49ers 30.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll motion over Samuel. Big play coming up. This is third down. They'll keep it on the ground. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up fourth down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Come on, set. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll motion over Samuel.
Ready?
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
There we go.
Smith, quick one to Metcalf. And they will finally run him down.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
They'll run here with Walker. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Smith. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And he has missed this one. No good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about 28 yards on the first play of the drive? 1st down picked up. So Kittle comes in motion. They'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing again is Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a 3rd, then there's a 4th. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds, up past the 35-yard line. They run with Walker. Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped, 55 seconds remaining here in the game. Smith will give it to Charbonnet.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try and run it with Walker. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return.
They're on 41-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Ready? Warriors 70.
So Kittle comes in motion. A first down throw for Purdy. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA.